Well, hello there. In this vlog we're going to talk you through the My P&O Cruises holiday app. They call it an app because when you're on board you can access like the internal intranet to have a look at different things and make reservations for restaurants, etc. And there's been quite a lot of talk on groups that we've been on, so I thought I'd go into a little bit of detail on how that app actually works and how you navigate your way through it. So when you get into your cabin, you do have a leaflet like this. There's also going to be a copy of this that we'll put on georgeanddan.com, so you can have a look at it yourself. And it gives you all the instructions on how to use the My Holiday kind of app or intranet, if that's what you want to call it. So what I'll do, I'll take you through a little demonstration of how you do it on the phone as well and how you can access it. So that should be on the screen just next to me as I go through it with you. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to go onto your phone and you're going to go onto settings. You've got to make sure you're on airplane mode in order to access the kind of intranet to view this page. I'm going to put the phone onto airplane mode now. I'm then going to select the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi, once I've turned that on, that you need is P&O guest Wi-Fi. So I'm just going to wait for that to load up. So once you've selected that page, it should pop up with like a loading screen. If not, on the leaflet there is a QR code that you can scan with your phone. However, because I have been on that site already today, when I click on my Safari, it already comes up with my information. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. It's going to ask you for your cruise card number, which is on your cruise card, your name, first name, last name, as well as your date of birth. And then I'm just going to log into the app. So once the main page loads, you do get greeted with a menu, a selection if you like, for dining, shore experiences or your onboard account. So for the purpose of this, I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a dining reservation. So if you click on the dining tab, it's going to give you a list of all the restaurants that are currently open. As you can see on the screen, some are closed right now, but it's because we're kind of in between the lunch and dinner time at the moment, but the Glass House is open. So to make a reservation for the Glass House, all you do have to click is join queue. It's then going to give you some options. It's going to give you some sample menus that you can have a look at to see if that's the kind of food you're looking for this evening. It's going to ask you how many guests are in your party. So for our party we've got 2 guests, and if you require wheelchair space. So for this purpose, as 2 guests we don't require wheelchair space, and then we just click join queue. It then comes up on the screen just to confirm that you are in the queue for the Glass House. So I'm just going to close that down, and once the space pops up for us, you will get a notification to tell you that your table is ready. So back on the main page, there's an option there for shore experiences. We've already been to our port, we went to Amsterdam, so there's nothing available for this trip now because we're on our way back to Southampton. However, when we looked the other day, there were some options in there if you wanted to book excursions to go into the city. So I'm just going to go back to the main page, and then it shows you your onboard account in the next tab. So this is quite handy, and don't judge us based on how much we spent per person, because we've just been using one cruise card. So obviously Dan's got some money there, I spent some money too. And if you click on what you've bought, you can go into show transactions, and then that comes up with where you spent the money. So for example, room service, and it tells you how much you've spent on room service. That was last night. Beach house, there's a cover charge if you're in the beach house, so that's all on there too. So I'm now going to go back to the main page, and then you've got the My Bookings tab. So once this tab opens, it shows you all the reservations you have coming up. So for example, we've got tickets for the show tonight in the theatre, and it's Headliners Theatre Company presents a hot ticket, and you can cancel your bookings on there too. And we've also got afternoon tea at the Epicurean in about 25 minutes time, so that shows on there that it is booked. You can change the dates, or you can cancel these as well, but to do that you'd have to call reception to cancel your booking. And if you are doing afternoon tea at the Epicurean, there is a cover charge there too. So back on the main page you have my diary, and again, because this is the last night of our cruise, our diary hasn't got much in it. So as today, Friday the 6th of May, we've got afternoon tea at the Epicurean, and then our theatre booking this evening. So it's quite handy, so you can actually plan what you are going to do with your time on board. So back to the main page again. You've also got an option on here for medical assistance, but it's just going to tell you to contact the medical team through the in-room telephone. So for example, for medical emergencies, call 999 from your in-room telephone, or for routine daytime medical assistance, call 8880. So back to the main page. So there's also an option for the spa on here, which is going to give you the fitness schedule, the spa treatment menu, as well as a spa welcome menu. And back to the main page, and there's one for entertainment. Again, being our last day at sea, there's not much to do on here, but it shows you we have already booked for the Headliners Theatre tonight. But if you're on day 1 or day 2 of your cruise, you can go in here and you can have a look at all of the entertainment coming up in the theatre to book in for that. And back we go again. there's also an option on this page to look at drinks. So it gives you information about all the deck bars on board, as well as other bars such as Havana, Metropolis, Red Bar, and some restaurant wine lists. You can have a look at what you'd like to drink, and it also shows you your prices too. But we've also put all the menus from all the bars on our website, which is georgeanddan.com. And second to last, you do have My Cabin Services. When you click on that one, that's going to give you some information such as the Ventura ship guide, as well as a room service menu and some essential information about your holiday. There's also a room service menu given in your cabin too, so you can have a browse through that and a physical hard copy. Final selection on here is Wi-Fi packages. Now if you go in there, it's going to ask you to set up an account, which we haven't done. It might come up, it does come up with a login, but we tried it earlier, it didn't work. But yeah, you can log in there and you can have a look at the different Wi-Fi packages on board. So that pretty much summarises the My Holiday app, My Holiday intranet available on P&O Cruises. We do hope this has been quite useful for you, and again, if you wanted to have a look at the information sheet, this one here, that will be up on our website. And if you liked this vlog, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button just down below, and we'll see you later.